Geez, lose today 35-14. What, I guess, what was the difference in the game today for the two teams?
You know, the bottom line is they had, a great running back could lean on us a little bit, and, they were able to get big chunk plays. And, I think it not that injuries are excuses, but, you lose Morrison, you lose Greenwood, it gets pretty tough. So what I want to focus on is that, we came in at halftime, it really was a one-score game if they don't score right before the start of the half. You also can't give up a touchdown on special teams, which happened today.
Right away.
Right, and that put us behind the eight ball a little bit. But I was really happy with how we battled in the second half. We battled them even, ended up 35-21. We both scored the same amount of points with a lot of guys that we didn't expect to have to play in the game tonight. But they're a great team. They have size, they have speed, they have it all. It's about what we expected tonight.
The kid reminded me of, the running back reminded me a little bit of Weber from
yeah, no question.
Cass Tech a couple years ago.
Ohio State, So very similar. So I mean, that's the measuring stick. That's what you got to beat to be a state champion. I still think we can get there, but it's going to take improvement, one day at a time. And I'm real proud. We got a lot of young guys that got in today, and guys that had to fill in for stars that were hurt. And they battled their tail off. But give Chippewa credit. It's a good physical team.
What'd you think of the way you guys responded when Morrison went out? You guys came up with some stops right away.
Yeah, I mean, it's those are the positives. We got other guys in, a linebacker that hasn't, that we didn't count on playing, and he's making stops in the middle. Our D-line stepped up. I thought we answered the bell enough to give ourselves a chance, and then you come out in the we had a 10-play drive, I think it was, to start the second half. If we don't turn the ball over, maybe we score on that drive. So there's a lot of ifs that can get cleaned up. But at the end of the day, I'm really proud of how our kids rallied, after the injuries. And, we were a little outmanned. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But, it wasn't an excuse. And at the end of the day, I thought that we battled as hard as we could and still put ourselves in position even late in the game.
How about the job Cade did first game as varsity running back?
Yeah, I mean, really the two plays he scores on, he makes those plays happen. I mean, they blitzed in the middle on the second touchdown. He bounced it wide. And then the speed option play early, he just breaks a tackle and hits a seam, and, it was all individual effort. So I'm really happy with him, happy that he was able to hold up for a whole game, and he's going to be a good one for us this year.
So you went with Anthony Ferrari. What did you think of the job he did today?
I was really happy with Anthony. I thought Anthony over the past couple practices just showed a little more, that maturity from the standpoint of he's done it before. He started the Grand Rapids Catholic Central game and the Lincoln game. And our plan was to play both, but we thought, he was playing well, well enough that we needed to see him keep going. So running the ball, making the throws, we had a couple bad drops. He made some mistakes, but overall I thought he played really well.
Yeah, he ran hard, some tough yards, some hard runs there today.
No question.
And then late in the game, Robinson came in and looked good going to Malinsack a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the whole plan was for Larry to play. We just didn't feel like it. That Anthony had done anything to warrant pull him out of the game at that point. We're going to need both quarterbacks. They both bring different skill sets. I was really happy with Larry's ability to come in late in the game and really get another touchdown that made us feel good about ourselves at the end.
The injuries and everything, but there was a lot of missed tackles. First game out.
Yeah, no
execution is going to be.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be a lot cleaner week 2 than we were week 1, and with a big back like that, you got to get guys to the football more than one. And you got to be able to sit your hips down and wrap them up. So it's a good lesson for us. I mean, it's something that we'll continue to focus on and work to get better at.
Things going to look a little slower for you guys. I shouldn't say that, but next week you got to.
Well, I mean, we don't take anything for granted, and
right.
It's all about us and working hard. But we do think, over the next few weeks, we just need to get back and really work on being fundamentally sound and develop some other guys, that can step up due to the injuries right now. So there's not a lot of Chippewa Valleys out there, I would say that. And, it's a great challenge to play them, and I'm glad we did.
All right. Thanks a lot, Joe.
Okay, no problem.